So what we had is on the top floor, number 50, the homeowners had been out on their deck having a cigarette a little after 2. They went to leave to go get something to eat, pick up one of their children, and so the home was unoccupied. We received the phone, we received the alarm a little after 4:15, I believe, of a structure fire, heavily involved with fire showing from this apartment right here. Upon our arrival, we went to a defensive attack, which means we fought it from the outside while we were doing search to get this apartment unit has 12 apartments in it, get them evacuated, make sure we had nobody inside still. After we did that, of course, we went to a defensive mow, putting lots of water on it. We had a ladder truck placed on this side of the fence, one out on the main highway, and once we knocked it down well enough, then we went inside to an offensive. Once we had accountability where everybody was out of all the apartments, we were able to find a dog. We had one minor injury on a young gal in this apartment that cut her chin. She did go to a clinic taken by a local ward member and had her chin stitched up. Other than that, we had work and smoke alarms in most of the buildings, and we've got some water and smoke damage below floor 3, and the roof is off on the building.
So, given the gravity, how serious of a fire was this? Really?
This is extremely serious. This was a 2-alarm fire. In Weber County, we normally do not run more than 1-alarm fire because we load it very heavy with several units and ladder trucks. This one here, because of the magnitude, the building, the size, we needed more units and more people. We struck a second alarm and brought in 3 additional units, 2 ladder trucks, and another engine.
How many firefighters were on this
Roughly
fire?
27 estimates, and we had 5 engines and 3 ladder trucks.
Mutual aid?
Mutual aid, several mutual aid. We had, if I could list them, and we appreciate their help, we had my 2 stations at Roy, Weber Fire District 63, we had Riverdale 41, Ogden City engine. Their ladder was out of service, they brought engine 4, and then we struck a second alarm, which brought South Ogden's ladder 66 from the district, and I believe we brought 1 more engine.
How long did it take to get this under control, or how long were you guys here? Or?
We were here. Fire came in at 4:15. We were here. Myself, I didn't leave till 9:45 last night, and the crew stayed here till a little after 12, mopping up hot spots. And then, of course, we started the investigation again this morning in conjunction with my own fire marshal, and Utah State Fire Marshal's office sent up a deputy fire marshal, and their arson investigation dog, Cindy, came up as well and helped us just to eliminate and find cause, which we found.
Do you have a dollar estimate on this?
The best I can give you right now in the whole room, on the building and contents, somewhere in the range of $750,000.
Okay.
That's the best estimate I can give you right now without getting in all the other buildings.
Sure. Are residents, are they being allowed to come back and try to salvage anything? Or?
They're encouraged to come back now. They can. 50 obviously is not there. There is a management property group that is here who owns the building itself. Work with him on getting okay to go in, make sure you can get stuff. There is stuff salvageable in these buildings that can be salvaged and kept, and we encourage that.
You said the smoke detectors played a role in this in helping people get out safely, right?
Well, what I'm saying is when you have apartments, there are some risks that people do not have working smoke alarms. There's one that's still chirping in the apartment opposite of the fire. So we know that there are some working smoke alarms. Others we're not able to get into just because once we forced our way in and found there was no one in there, we secured the door back up so that valuables were taken care of. But the good thing is we've seen some smoke alarms that are working and still chirping in some of these apartments.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Chief.